Welcome everyone. Today on Pressure Crisp, we're going to be making a chuck roast in the new one pot Ninja Foodi. So we're using the new Ninja Foodi one lid. So we're going to turn it on. We're going to choose, it's on sear saute, high, and I want to hit start, and that's going to start heating up. The reason why I'm doing that, I want to brown this hunk of meat off. This is a 2.76 pound chuck roast. Just going to salt it, and we're going to pepper it. This is fresh cracked pepper. Use my left hand to flip it. Once again, salt. Well, season both sides, and a little bit of pepper, and that's done. So what I am going to do, I'm going to take the mighty spray bottle of avocado oil and we'll do 3 sprays. You can do 1, 2, 3. You can use whatever oil that you want as well. It's just personal preference. High heat, I tend to use avocado oil. So we let that warm up for just a bit, and what I'm going to do is just take that chuck roast, and we're just going to brown both sides. While that's browning up a bit, I am going to take a head of garlic. If you don't have fresh garlic, you can use dried, or if you have, whoops, it's all on the floor. Just use whatever you have in the house. You can use dried, granulated garlic, that's fine. Use garlic powder. I just happen to have one of these in the house, so I'm using it. Oh, that smells so good. And I'm just beating them just to get them out of the wrappers here. I'm probably going to use 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. I like garlic. If you have a mincer, go ahead and mince this garlic up. I don't know where mine is down here. I'm not even sure if I have one down here with me. I'm just going to go ahead and chop this garlic up. We're going to use 6. Alright. Garlic is all set. Just going to put it in a bowl and set it aside. Going to take some onions. Going to take like it's going to probably like equal 1 large onion. And we're just going to dice this up. As soon as that meat is done, we're going to go ahead and chop. We're going to place the onion right in the pot. There we go. Check that meat. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. I hit stop. I'm going to pull this. I just want to stop the cooking process because I don't want it to burn. I'm just going to pull this out, set it on a plate, and just set it to the side. I'm going to go ahead and turn the Ninja Foodi back on, sear saute. It's on high. And I'm going to take those onions. Take the peelings out that I took with me here. Make sure you use a silicone, or I'm using a wooden spoon. Just going to give this a swirl here so nothing is stuck on, burnt on. Then you can go ahead and season again if you want. I'm just going to take a pinch pepper, put it in. Going to take a pinch of salt, put it in. We're going to sweat these down for like a couple minutes. Then we're going to go ahead and add the garlic. What I did earlier, which I'm sure you guys don't want to see me do, I have some carrots, and these are yellow potatoes. So yellow potatoes hold their structure, shall we say, when pressure cooked. So I'm just going to put these in large chunks. Ah, my eyes are tearing so bad. Whew, all right. This is the size chunks that we're putting these in. So, now the potatoes. You can use skin on, skin off. I prefer skin off. And this is about Well, you saw the carrots. It's like 4 or 5 carrots, and this is about 2 pounds of potatoes. So that's done. Check these onions so I can smell. We got a little, shoot, we got a little bit of burnage here. That's not burnt, we can salvage it. I am going to take a little bit of water, and I'm actually going to shut the sear saute off. Woo, good thing I didn't wait any longer. We're going to take that garlic, put that right in there. We're going to cook that for like 1 minute. We're also going to take some dried crumbled rosemary, about a teaspoon. We're going to go ahead and add that. And I'm also going to use dried thyme, a teaspoon of that. You can use a little less rosemary or a little more, just depends on what you guys like. So I'm going to go ahead and add, this is, I'm going to go ahead and add the beef stock right in. I didn't whisk that together, so it's actually, this is 2 cups of beef stock. It's the better than bouillon. I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes and stuff. Ah, goodness gracious. And I'm just going to take the chuck roast, I'm going to put it right on top, just like that. We're going to go ahead and close the lid. I lied. We're going to open the lid. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. We're going to take this out because this is not hot. This is the thermometer. We're going to place the thermometer in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this chuck roast and we're going to pick it up. It's because it's not hot. It's been sitting. We're going to go directly down. Can you guys see that? I want you to be able to see this. There we go. We're going to go directly right into that piece of meat. Now we're going to lower the lid. So up next is we're going to slide this over to pressure. We're going to we'll do a natural release. Leave it on high. Now we're going to do manual. We're going to set the temperature. So we're going to set this temp. Whoops. Probably like to 205. And then vent. So we're going to set it to, we're going to make sure it's closed. Actually, let's set the temp, let's set it 210. We'll do 210 just to make sure. And we're going to hit start. Boom. And we're going to see how this comes out. This is the first time I'm doing this. Cross your fingers. This is going to be delish. Then at the end, I'm going to show you, we're going to take 2 packets of, or maybe we're going to try 1 packet or possibly 2 packets of brown gravy mix to give this a little bit of thick. Yeah. It took about 12 minutes to come up to pressure, where it's going to start counting with the thermometer. I'm so used to it counting with time, but we're actually going by temp, which is pretty cool. Our target temp is 210, and we're at 109 right now. So I actually remember to do a stopwatch to see how long it's going to take to cook that 2.67 pounds of meat. So we're coming up to time right now. It's about 43 minutes right now since I first started it. So we got 2 degrees to go to 210. There we go. So now, see, now this is actually counting because I should have chosen quick release instead of the natural release. Because this will take a good 15-20 minutes to come down if I do it natural release. So what we're going to do is go up to the top and we're just going to, there we go, just like that. So this has been quick releasing for 7 minutes now. It's almost there. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. So once again, be careful opening this because of the steam. We're going to open it up. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do a quick temp. Yeah, this is 209, 211. Potatoes are done. Carrots are done. Awesome. Now I'm going to see if I can take this out nicely. See, I wish my kitchen was different because I have nothing to the right. The refrigerator's in the way. So I'm going to do the best I can here to try to get this out of here. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Put that out over there. Actually, this is holding together nicely. So that's that. Let me get the veg out of there. So I removed all the veg, the potatoes and carrots. So we're going to choose sear saute, but I don't want it on Hi, we're gonna choose 4, and we're gonna hit start. I don't have my whisk. My whisk is in the car. My silicone whisk is actually in the car, and my in my camping bin. I never took it out, so I do have to go down and get that eventually. So I'm gonna take 2 packages of gravy mix. We're gonna start with 2. I did pick up a 3rd just in case I don't have bulk brown gravy mix down here. So I'm gonna take these because there's about 2 cups of liquids in here. So you take 1 package per 1 cup. And we're just gonna make a nice gravy to put over the top of this if people want the gravy. And I wish I had a whisk, but I don't. And we're gonna bring this up to a boil. We got boilage, but we're gonna be lumpy. I should have mixed it with some water. Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. Yeah, hear me mumbling on and on. Hindsight's always 20/20. What I should have done was put it in a jar and added some water and shook it so we didn't have these clumps, because I don't have a silicone whisk. That's out in the car. So remember that when you guys go to make this, if you don't have a silicone whisk, put it in like a jar with a lid, shake it so you don't have lumps like I'm gonna have here. And we're gonna taste test this. Woo! Hot, 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 hot. It's really good. However, super salty. Not intolerable, but it is. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. It is very salty. I don't mind it, but some people will mind the salt content. So to cut down on that, hindsight's always 20/20. Next time I make this, when I make the beef broth using the Better Than Bouillon, what I would do is maybe just use 1 teaspoon instead of 2, and don't add any salt to the onions, and like that. But yeah, gravy's done, everything's done. There it is, completed. I am going to, because I don't want to pour the gravy all over that, because some people don't like gravy, they don't want it on their pot roast. So what I am going to do is pour some off into a bowl here, if I can get it out of here without burning myself up, so to speak. And actually it could have been thickened even more, I'm thinking. Yep. Could have used that 3rd. This is a very thin gravy. So we'll just pour some over that we're going to try. There's potatoes. And carrots. So yeah, let's grab a fork and give this a try. Plus I want to see if it's tender enough. It seems to be. Let me see. Actually, I think it probably could have cooked longer. Maybe. But a pot roast you want it to completely fall apart. Looks pretty good though. Let's taste test it. It's good. It actually is good. I thought it wasn't going to be soft enough, but it is. Potatoes look really good. Oh, they're falling apart good. Look at that. It's a good, simple, easy, basic meal. This would be perfect up in where I'm from, New York, because it's so cold. Florida, you know, it's hot, but I can make it cold by turning the air conditioning down. Good. And actually, I would definitely put gravy on those potatoes because the potatoes will suck up some of that salt. Well, here's the carrots. Yeah, this is a really good meal. Really good. If you like pot roast, go ahead and make this. Just watch the salt content. Just an FYI, everybody. And you could actually just serve this in a bowl, put some gravy over the top. Or you can actually turn this into almost like a stew, because the gravy's thin enough to turn this into a stew kind of, sort of. But we made pot roast. So thanks everybody for watching. Here I'm stuffing my face. Thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos using these lovely appliances. I mean, yeah, nice. Actually is very tasty. I'm actually shocked because I'm not a big pot roast fan. I like stew. I know it's the same thing practically. However, yeah, I'm not a big pot roast. But this, I would eat this. Doesn't exactly look attractive. If I had some parsley or something or fresh rosemary and thyme to put on there, it would look a lot better. But I don't have any in-house. But yeah, that's good. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more vids. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button, and see you next time.